What is up? Opinions mostly. Fans, faithful viewers, family mostly. Uh, Thanks for joining us on another installment. Season 3, right? Season 3? Yay, we made it. We have enough viewers to have a season 3. I'm your host, Nick the Shark Herbst. Give it up, give it up. I've been hitting parlays like a motherfucker, dude. I'm up like $300 right now. It's been a good first 3 weeks of football. Sitting directly across from me is the one and only Joe Special Teams Spollery. What's up, Joe? What are you doing, man? Where are you at right now?
I'm in a virtual reality room where I look completely messed up.
I thought that was on the field. I thought you were on the field with Cooper Kupp and who's that? Tua? What's his name? Not Tua.
Tua, baby.
I thought you were on the field. Damn it! So exciting.
Great. Be like, with my boys.
Yeah, just high fiving you, except they're not moving. Yeah, it's mannequins like that one Paris Hilton movie.
You mean all of them?
No, I wasn't talking about the porns. I was talking about the actual one. The wax figures. The wax figures.
Oh, the wax
scary movie. What the hell was
it? Yeah. I got you. Okay, that's a good point.
You remember that movie?
Didn't click initially, but now it does.
That movie was actually terrifying. At one point, the bad guy cuts one of their Achilles' heels. He just cuts it with scissors. Oh,
I was cringe.
Oh, horrible. Anyways,
yeah. No, thank you.
I'm sure by now y'all have recognized that Aaron the Hammer is not with us today. He's currently probably on a date with his brand new girlfriend. Give it up for his brand new girlfriend, Yvette. Well, at least he might get close to driving a Corvette, if you know what I mean. Ideally, Mr. Joe Special Teams over here and Aaron the Hammer are going to film a dual episode. They're going to have an episode tomorrow when I will not be available because I'm watching the Packer game. So you guys might get a double feature. Please tune in. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know how you're feeling. Yeah. It's almost like the good old days when me and you just used to talk shop back and forth. You know what I'm saying. Joe's currently in where? Sacramento?
Yeah, we're in Sacramento for the week here, keeping low and doing things and everything.
Just like a real NFL team, you're going from city to city, except both those cities are trash.
Mm-hmm. Right? Well, one of the two are for sure. What sucks is football starts an hour earlier. It's like, oh man, gotta get up an extra hour earlier, Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
First world NFL problems, I know.
That is the great thing about living in Tennessee. I don't have to really wake up till 11 because I like to watch the pregame, Fox pregame.
Gives you time to do stuff in the morning. Same with Colorado.
Yeah. I mean, I can shave, I can shit, I can shower all before the game starts. Anyways, this episode, we're going to talk specifically about the Green Bay Packers because I think as most of you know, the Green Bay Packers are on fire for being the youngest team in the NFL, which, Joe, it's not the Rams. It is the Green Bay Packers. Yay! That's good news for me because we look way better than all the young teams in the NFL, including your beloved Rams. So I want to start this by saying, first of all, I don't think the Packers are going to the Super Bowl. I still think the Dolphins are going to the Super Bowl, obviously, right? I mean, they just got the 70-20 win over the Denver Broncos. I think it's the biggest win in history.
One of them, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, he scores. I think 70 points is the highest scored game. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's been the first time a team has scored 70 since the 70s or the 80s. That's what they were saying during the broadcast.
Hey, that's longer than I've lived. That counts as a lifetime. So I will accept that. But I digress. We're here to talk about the Green Bay Packers, baby. All right. Fire in this house, baby. So, for those of you that don't know, I went to Kentucky with some of my best friends, including the Hammer and my wife, my beloved Celine. And we saw Louder Than Life up there in Louisville. They don't say Louisville. It's Louisville, Kentucky. Right. That's correct. I still can't do it to this day. Louisville. It's just not. Do you know how to read, motherfucker? It's Louisville. Anyways, it was a great festival. We did watch the first half of the Green Bay Packer game against the Saints. Obviously, it was 17-0. We were still streaming the game, but we were more focused on having a good time because we're like, okay, the Packers already lost. Do you know what happened in that game, Joe?
Derek Carmelta? No.
Well, he got hurt.
Yeah, Packers just rallied. James Winston can't play quarterback, and somehow the Saints just crumble and miss field goals when the pressure is on.
That's right, baby. Okay, so that's what I'm here to talk about. Okay, I'm here to say the Green Bay Packers are the greatest team to ever exist. It doesn't matter what year, who the quarterback is. We are just the greatest team. It's in our blood. Okay, sorry. I digress.
Yet you're not America's team. No.
I digress. We should be because we're the only publicly owned team in the NFL.
That makes you a communist team then, not an
American
team. Publicly owned, traded.
Oh my God. Okay. I like to think of us more as Democrats, which, Democrats and communists are almost one and the same. But I digress. No, as y'all know, it was 17-0 going into the half. Green Bay Packers decided to make a giant comeback, but not till the fourth quarter. 18 points scored in the fourth quarter to win. 18.
The script didn't allow it to happen until the fourth quarter, so
dude. I had the script too, and I was like, "This isn't gonna happen. This is fake. Like, there's no way this can happen." And I was reading it. I was in the Uber going to the festival. I was like, "Oh, no way. Let's just go. We're already gone." My point is, although Derek Carr got hurt, Jordan Love is the man. He is our quarterback. He's our quarterback number 3. There has not been another starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers since 1994. I was 2 years old. 2 years old. Okay. People had their doubts about Jordan Love, as did I. I'm the first one to admit I did not think he was going to be putting on a show. I didn't think he was going to be our answer, our next Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre. But now I think he's going to be even better than Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre. And I'll tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me clear my throat, spit some truths. All I do is rhyme because of you, Jordan Love. That's right.
Get it over with, Nick. All right. The ramblings of a madman here.
Jordan Love is 24 years old. 24. He was following behind Aaron Rodgers for 3 years.
GOAT.
That's right. Aaron Rodgers was following behind Brett Favre for how many years? 3 years.
17.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it felt like 17, but I mean, he is old. He's old enough to probably be 17 when he was like starting, but that's not true either. Ignore that. Ignore that. Cut that. 3 years behind Brett Favre. Okay. When Aaron Rodgers started as a starting quarterback, he was 25 years old. Okay. Right now, Jordan Love has 1 year ahead of him. How many Super Bowls did Aaron Rodgers win with the Green Bay Packers? And I mean,
how many should he have, or how many did he?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm getting at. You're beautiful. You're reading my mind. Everyone's thinking it. He had 1 Super Bowl, okay, and that was in his 3rd year. The number 3 ringing any bells? 3 keeps popping up. This is fate. This is destiny. Okay.
Oh, good Lord.
It is.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
It's written in the stars. You ever seen Jim Carrey, the number 23? Number 23. Well, this one is Jordan Love's the number 3. The number 3. It's all over. It's written on the walls.
Completely ahead of yourself.
I mean, I'll take you into the bedroom. I got number 3 spray painted all over the fucking walls. Okay, he's number 10, but his number is 3.
If this is the case, that means 16 years from now or so, he's gonna be playing for the New York Jets.
I swear to God, if he does, and we're still doing this show, I'm gonna be fucking livid.
Oh man, that'd be great. And
the
then
point go ahead.
If the script is written itself, Aaron Rodgers goes to the Vikings next year.
Well, he probably will get traded because he's hurt. I mean, that's not a surprise. And everyone's talking about Kirk Cousins getting traded. Everyone wants Kirk Cousins to get traded. I don't know. There's been rumblings in the Jets territory that he might get traded to the Jets. How fucking weird would that be, right? I mean, it's part of the script, so just look at it. But it's not happening for another year, so don't worry about it. Wait, is that a number 3? Oh no, another 2 years. Let's go another 2 years because then it'll be 3 years for Rodgers to be.
You
Yeah,
and your
okay,
damn
beautiful,
threes. Oh man, the rule of
beautiful,
three.
beautiful. I just want to say, Jordan Love was making all the right decisions. One, now I want to go back. Derek Carr did get hurt. Okay, fair enough. But he had Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill, and everyone knows Taysom Hill is not a scrub. He ain't no scrub. He ain't no scrub. He plays
I'm
3
surprised he didn't
positions.
get more playing time as the dedicated number 2
He
versus
he should
Winston.
have. That's where they fucked up because everyone knows Jameis Winston. What Winston are you going to get today? You're going to get the
Scrub.
Winston. You're going to get
No,
the
you're gonna get the
Winston.
scrub every week.
Exactly. Well, I mean, sometimes you get a good Jameis Winston. He's a
What, 3
game
touchdowns
manager.
and 2 interceptions?
All he had to do was manage the game, and that's not the one they got. You know who managed the game? Jordan fucking Love. Jordan Love. And he made all the right passes. So what I like about Jordan Love, what I noticed after the fact, because here's what happened. So we're at the festival, and it's like the fourth quarter, and we're watching the game, and it's like 18-17. Celine's wearing her Packer jersey because she's a true one. She's a real one, right? I'm wearing my 21 fake jersey of haha Clinton Dix. You know, we're walking around, and the Saints fan walks by in her jersey, and I'm like, "Let's go back!" And she's like, "Haha, good luck next time." And I was like, "It's 18-17, bitch!" Like I didn't say that, but I was like, "Oh no, we're beating you right now!" Like we came back, and she's like, "What?" And she like stopped. She's like, "Are you serious?" I was like, "It's 18-17. Look at this. Look at the stats. Look at the stats." She denied all plausibility. She said I made that up on my phone. And I was like, "How the fuck do I even do that? Don't even fucking know." Um, I digress. I digress. I digress. So
um,
injuries are a killer, right? Everybody knows that. I still think even if Derek Carr was in that game, the momentum shifted, and that's what the game is all about. It's momentum. Am I wrong?
we'll see. I mean, you're not
No,
wrong, but I think Derek Carr
no,
still had pretty good momentum
it's momentum.
flowing
No,
with him.
we our defense sacked him twice before he got out of the game. I think it was twice. Maybe it was 3 times. I don't know. I was in an Uber. I don't fucking know. We might have sacked him 4 times. I don't fucking know. Our defense stepped up though. Everybody knows that our defense is strong, but our defense did show up. I want to give them credit. And then I also want to talk about our wide receivers and our tight end. So we had like Dobbs and Reed. We also had Wicks. Okay, just so you know, Wicks and not Dobbs, Wicks and oh my god, and I just blew a fat tire. Wicks and Reed, there it is. Both 2023 drafts. Okay, I think Reed came in the second round, and Wicks came in like the fourth or fifth, a little later down the road. Young guys. What did they do? They showed up. They showed up. Who made that game happen? They did.
You
Youngest
made it.
team in the youngest team in the NFL. There were a couple of mistakes, don't get me wrong. We made some mistakes, but we're a young team. That is my point here, okay? Okay, now, switching gears. Rashawn Gary, dude, went off. The defense, once again, stepped up. 2 or 3 sacks on Carr. And then at the end of the game, I think they finished like 5 sacks. Was it because Taysom Hill and Jameis Winston just cannot play quarterback position? Or was it because our defense was strong? Well, let's talk about the offensive line. What's the offensive line, Joe? How good is the Saints' offensive line?
Mediocre slash under average.
No, I think they ranked in the top 16, which is ahead of mediocre. That's ahead of mediocre, dude. If you're 16 or less, then you're losers. They're above that. Okay, they're above that average. Strong offensive line, stronger defense. Stronger defense. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Now, I'm going to allow for our defense to make mistakes because we did. Our offensive line, without Bakhtiari, held up. It was a strong ass offensive line.
That's true, yeah.
Was it the motivation? Was it the motivation
oh, what, not having Bakhtiari there?
to be the greatest team to ever live and pull off a ginormous comeback. See, here's my problem with mainstream media and why you guys should watch us and not them. ESPN didn't cover this at all. They said like the best games were like the Dallas getting beat and fucking like the Niners doing the Niners things and Tua doing his thing. What about us? Why are we not in the spotlight? How come no one said, "Oh yeah, they came down from 17-0"? You can say that because that's what we did. I don't care if it's, "Oh yeah, they came down from 17-0 because there was a hurt Derek Carr." Bro, give credit to the rest of the team. When did we lose sight of a team sport when it's literally fucking football?
Well, Dallas lost as a team and Arizona overpowered them as a team.
I digress. Okay. I digress. Love looked fantastic. His eyes were always down the field. Under pressure, always down the field. He fucking ran when he had to. And Love is not fast by any means. Okay.
I got some wheels on him though.
I know, but he is not like he's not a Lamar Jackson or yeah, exactly. So give credit where credit is due. We pulled off the win. We pulled off fantastically. I'm not in love with the play call, but I loved that LaFleur let us throw it deep down the field. That's where a lot of their defense made mistakes in the pass interference thing. So we're exposing what we know. Okay? This is a smart team right here. This is my point I'm trying to get across to you. A smart fucking team.
What points you're trying to get across here?
I know, because they're all relative to how great of a fucking team we are. I love it. See, I didn't even ask a question, but you answered it. We have 4 different things that we are killing at. All right. Now looking to the future. The reason why we're doing this episode right now, and Aaron was supposed to join us, but we're doing a Packer episode, is because tomorrow, Thursday night, which, are you going to upload this tonight? Hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
We play the one and only Detroit Lions.
The sound effect you make
Joe,
when you lose the Lions.
If I had to ask you, you think the Lions are going to pull it off tomorrow?
I think it's definitely possible.
In Green Bay, they're going to pull it off tomorrow. That's what you think.
Well, they won the last game of the season last year in Green Bay under different circumstances.
Under different circumstances, yeah. So let me ask you why.
Why I think they can win tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the Lions, they got a solid offensive line, like you're saying about the Saints. The Lions also have a good up front 5. And, Jared Goff, as much as we want to shit on him, he can actually play. Amon-Ra St. Brown is no one to nod ahead to. We're still dealing with the injuries with the Packers, with Bakhtiari, Zay Alexander, or it's not Zay Alexander, I'm sorry. Alexander in the back, the cornerback, Alexander.
Jai?
Yeah. Is he going to be playing? Is Aaron Jones back? We need to know these questions for sure. We need to know these answers for sure.
Okay, so here's what you just said to me. We beat the Saints with an also injured secondary and also an injured defense and also an injured offense.
Mm-hmm. I think we can agree that the Lions are better team than the Saints, though, right? Marginally.
I'm saying they're not good enough. They're not good enough to beat what I've seen coming out of the Packers. And here's the thing. Aaron Jones, he's questionable. He's most likely going to play the game. Christian Watson, who we haven't seen all season, is most likely going to play the game. Mm-hmm. The wide receivers I was just talking about that were way down deep, 2nd and 5th round picks. I mean, way down deep. They were fucking doing their thing. They performed. How much do we need Watson? And when Watson comes in and plays this game, are the Lions going to be ready for it? I don't think so. I don't fucking think so, dude.
It's a short week game too, so anything is possible. Final score will probably end up being 13-10.
You don't think it's going to be a bigger game than that?
They usually aren't. Thursday night on a short week, especially a divisional rival. These games usually going to score more than maybe 30 points combined.
But after Jordan Love's performance, do you think that he's going to get more than 200 yards passing?
This game, I don't think so.
Really?
It'll be under 200. Just because, like I said, Thursday, short week, it's going to be a low-scoring game, division rival. Yeah, both teams know each other pretty well, especially, I think, going back to last year.
I disagree because once again, here's my point again. I love that you're doing this because this is perfect for me. Youngest team. They haven't faced our two wide receivers that are killing it right now. They haven't faced Jordan Love right now, who's starting up his Hall of Faming record breaking career. Okay. They haven't started
Oh,
against
man.
him.
3 years, baby.
Baby. No, I'm giving it next year. Next year we're gonna win the Super Bowl. Easy. It's done. It's over. It's done. It's done. If Watson steps in the game and makes all the plays he's supposed to make and becomes that guy, then we have 4-star, fiery, hot wide receivers. And Musgrave, our tight end, who looked good. He was always perfect for the quick out, the short, the young man just like going out, boom, dumping it off to him. That looked great. Okay. No one's prepared for that shit. No one's prepared. I feel like we're like the Dolphins when Tua started. You know what I'm
think
saying?
the Lions are looking at the tape this week? Expecting these
Oh,
unknowns to pop up,
Oh, they're looking at the tape and they're like, "Oh, what are we gonna do about it?" He's like, "I don't fucking know. They got 4-star wide receivers. Like, I mean,
Lord have mercy."
what are we gonna do in this situation?
Well, we got Mr. Optimism Nick here, which is great because right now Vegas has the Lions favored on the road by 1.5.
And I love that because that
Obviously Vegas knows something that we don't.
You know what that spells for me? Easy fucking money. Okay. The Shark is up right now, $300 on the year. Up $300.
As long as the Shark isn't betting with his heart, you'll be in a good spot.
I'm really trying not to, but like I said, I was watching tape and I was like, oh my God, we can blow these fuckers out of the water. Like, I mean, there's no point. Jared Goff is prone to mistakes, man. He's gonna make a mistake. And our defense is fiery hot right now. We are rushing, blitzing. We're bringing all the shit that he can't handle. Okay. So that brings me to my next point. Let's just do the Shark Chomp bet of the week. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Shark Chomp bet of the week.
This is referring only to tonight, though, isn't it?
Well, yes, a Thursday night's game. Yes, correct. I'm going. All right. Like I said, Shark Chomp's been hitting fiery hot. I might be betting a little bit with my heart, but also my eyes. Okay, and the heart wants what the eyes desire, right? Come on now. Green Bay Packers taking the money line right there. Jordan Love over 200 plus yards, especially with Christian Watson. The other wide receivers that everyone's just been, oh, we don't even know who they are. They're gonna step up again to open that up. Exactly. And Jaden Reed. And the other guy's first name I can't pronounce, but the Wicks guy. Dontavion. I think that might be it. Dontavion Wicks. They're all going to step up. Now, sorry, you probably hear me like slobbering all over the place. Green Bay Packers, Jordan Love, 200 plus yards. And I'm going to take the over 33.5, okay? That's an alternate score point, 33.5. Not a lot, but Joe, you're right to an extent that it could be a struggle, okay? I'm betting $25. I'm going to win $48 tomorrow. So, I don't know. Are you going to win $48 tomorrow? I mean, you better.
I'll take the Lions to cover the spread. I'll take the under 30 point. You said under, what's the over?
33.5.
I'll take the under on that.
Okay. All right. Joe, I think you're so wrong. Just so fucking wrong.
Well, everyone's entitled to their opinion on this damn episode.
Okay, well, here, who do you think's gonna win the NFC North?
Well, I did have the Vikings repeating, but I think they're in a tailspin right now for sure, man. Fire sale damn near. I think ultimately it's gonna be a race between the Lions and the Packers at this point.
Okay, and
so this game will have huge division incentives attached to it.
Let's go. Exactly. We're both 2-1. I mean, we're both 2-1. Who would have thought we'd be 2-1?
Oh, people in Green Bay.
and yeah, but if the Lions are an old team, they already know what they're doing. They're only 2-1 because they beat the Chiefs. I mean, come on.
They beat the Chiefs and they lost to the Seahawks.
Patrick Mahomes never fucking threw a pass before that day. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Come on. And you didn't have Travis Kelce. I mean, come on. Come on.
Oh, stop it.
If we're looking at the facts, the Green Bay Packs are going to win all the sacks of gold.
Okay.
Let's go, baby.
Well, you have the
All
home
right.
game going for you, so I'll give you that.
I mean, that's easy money. You know what I'm saying?
Easy money.
All right. Now that we got the Packers out of the way, we can move on. This was a Packer episode, but I would like to talk a little bit of football, other football with you. How about them fucking Dolphins?
Best team in the AFC, maybe the NFL right now.
Spicy, crispy.
I mean, you got Mike White out there making touchdowns in garbage time. The backup
Dude,
quarterback against Denver's #1 defense. Yeah. All the Denver ones is what I mean.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not #1, but that's okay. I got my Tua jersey in the mail right now, but it's in Packers green and gold. It's getting green and gold, so I don't know. You tell me. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm in love with Jordan Love. Jordan Love is the man. Mark Murphy, although we're publicly owned by the NFL, he was the one that said you got 10 games to prove that you're our quarterback for the next 10 fucking years. Boom. Look what's happening. He's proving it right now. I love Jordan Love so much. I love the Green Bay Packers. We look great. And I know we're not going to make it to the Super Bowl, but we look fucking great. And I'm excited for our next
that Jordan Love
3 years.
In the mail, right?
No, I got my Jair Alexander. I'm not gonna switch it. All right, so I want to look at a couple matchups coming up this next week. I know you and Aaron are gonna do this. You know,
let's take a look. Let's take a little peek.
That's our thing. But yeah, let's do it. I want to talk about Denver, Chicago. How much of the under are you taking on this game?
I mean, they need to flex that game to 3:00 in the morning at this point with how bad those.
Yeah. Who's gonna watch that?
The Broncos at the Bears. The line is Denver by 3.5 on the road. I think the Broncos will win this game right now. The Bears are in a tailfire right now. They don't know who to blame or what to do. Justin Fields is out there on his own. Broncos will win that game for sure. What's the over under 46? I'll take the under for sure.
Yeah, the unders should be a no-brainer. I would think it'd be a no-brainer, but I don't know for sure. You never know. You never know with those stupid over-unders. I think we can both agree, though, that everyone's better than Minnesota. Let's just talk about Minnesota.
Well, they very easily could be 3-0 if they stop turning the damn ball over. I think they lead the league right now in turnovers, which is crazy. I mean, yeah, they easily could be 3-0, but should have been, could have been. It's not going to cut it.
So when Fields was talking about, God, I keep switching it up. I'm a little bit drunk. I'm not going to lie. When Kirk, I'm talking about fucking Kirk Cousins. There's all this talk about him potentially trading teams. How do you feel about that? Do you think he's going to go to the Jets like everyone's talking about him potentially going to replace Zach Wilson?
Well, as of right now, they've signed Trevor Siemian as another backup in New York for the Jets. So I don't think he goes to. I don't see Kirk Cousins at all going to the Jets, because the first question you have to ask is Minnesota ready to tank on the season going into week 4 with 12, 11 weeks to go in the season, where they could definitely go on a 7-game winning streak, get right back into the mix of the wild card, maybe potentially division.
Is it because of Justin Jefferson?
Actually, I think it's because of Kirk Cousins, man. This guy's been lighting it up and doing everything he can to put his team in position. But
you know what's fucked up is like I drafted Kirk Cousins the last like 3 years, and he was like okay, and now all of a sudden he's just like, oh, I'm God, oh, I'm really good.
Kevin McConnell is really just giving him the ball and the green light it up for sure. You look at his stats the last couple of weeks, he has not been the problem. He's been doing everything he needs to put his team in a winning position.
Do his thing,
You got Hawkinson fumbling the ball twice last week. You got Justin Jefferson fumbling the ball in the end zone for a touchback 2 weeks ago on Thursday night against the Eagles. I mean, what's Kirk supposed to do about that?
Yeah.
I think Kirk just plays out his contract. Maybe Minnesota offers him another one. Right now, beginning of the season, he wants to stay in Minnesota, and he was okay with taking less money, but Minnesota was reluctant to give him a new contract. So who knows what Minnesota's plans are?
Will they beat Carolina?
Yes, they will.
Stomp them out.
They will. It'll be like 25-17 or something like that.
All right. Another good game I'm looking at is New England at Dallas. That's going to be a good game, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, oh, Dallas is going to stop them out. But are they? I don't know.
I look at last week as just a bad day for them, for the
Yeah,
Dallas Cowboys. If you think about who
sure,
the head
sure.
Yeah, if you think about who the head coach is for the Cardinals, it's the defensive coordinator that came from Philly with the Eagles. So this guy has for years been scheming ways to stop and contain the Dallas Cowboys offense, something people kind of seem to gloss over when analyzing that game that happened. But I think, it's any given Sunday. Someone can catch the Eagles on a bad day. The Jets were able to catch the Bills on a bad day, week 1 Monday Night Football. Any given Sunday. I mean, there's probably going to be a time where Brock Purdy throws for 4 interceptions and then the Niners lose 20-11 or something.
Yeah.
Any given Sunday. But well, this will definitely be a gut check for the Cowboys. They need to make sure they can win this game convincingly against the Patriots, who has Bill Belichick, who has still good defensive coordinators and defensive schemes. So we'll see, man. Another good game for sure. I agree with you.
All right, and then Joe Burrow. That's a full circle. Joe Burrow. You're gonna have to cut that thing earlier. Cut it. Joe Burrow taking on Tennessee at Tennessee. Does he choke or does he rise up like he did last weekend?
I think to answer your question, you have to ask the question: how well is Tannehill going to be for the Titans in their offense? And are they going to be able to just kind of keep pace with Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals offense? Obviously, the Rams were able to, but I think we all agree Stafford's a better quarterback than the Titans, than Ryan Tannehill. But I think the egg falls solely in the basket of Ryan Tannehill and his ability to keep the offense going and be able to put either a field goal or a touchdown on the board without having to force throw it down the field when they're down 20-3.
Yeah. And maybe they can't stop Derrick Henry though. That's the other thing. You gotta keep in check is their defensive line is not the most stout defensive line you've ever seen. Yeah.
They did get to Stafford a decent amount of times on Monday night. And the Rams do have a pretty formidable offensive line. So they have their moments for sure, the Bengals.
I was gonna say, yeah, but on the opposite side of that coin, the Rams don't have that great of an offensive line.
It's better than last year. I'll take that.
That is a fair point. All right, we got anything else to talk about on this upcoming week that I really want to address? Atlanta, Jacksonville. That should actually be a good game. I think it'll be interesting. I think Jacksonville's going to win, but Atlanta has shown that they have some cojones. They're actually playing ball.
This game's also in London, so this Jaguars home game for sure.
Oh, that's fucking right. Oh God, yeah, that sucks for everybody involved. Everybody, unless you live in London.
Yeah, unless you live in London, exactly, or maybe the East Coast, where the game will start at 10:30. So,
is it 10? No, it's earlier than that. It's like,
well, I'm talking about on the East Coast time. It'll start at 10:30 for them. For you, it's gonna start at 9:30.
I thought it was earlier than that, though. That's what I'm saying. I thought it was like, I thought it was weird. 8. I thought it was 8:00 Eastern time. I could be wrong. Maybe it's, I don't know, 9. I don't know, because why the fuck are we playing games over there when we American people can't fucking understand time zones? Okay, especially that far across the Atlantic Ocean.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I agree full-heartedly, man. Unbelievable.
I was gonna say Pacific Ocean just to be funny, but then it's like, no, that probably won't land. Just like my last fucking jokes. Jesus fuck. Who even watches this? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you want to hear a joke? Los Angeles, the Rams.
I went shopping for camouflage pants. I couldn't find any.
What did the fish say when it swam into the wall?
Balls.
Damn.
There you go.
All right. Joe, is there anything else you want to add? We can wrap this thing up. This is a Packer podcast.
Well, we have the all-time record facts entirely brought to you by Joe's Bullard Special Teams here.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we do.
I didn't know you were going to bring one up. Okay, well, then
I can verify this is a fact entirely because it's from the internet.
You're not going to fuck up this time? It's not on Wikipedia?
Not this time. Not this time.
All right, bring it, baby.
Well, all-time record between the Packers and the Lions going into Thursday night's game. Packers have an edge, huge, 105-75, with 7 ties all time.
And that makes a lot of sense.
So it's
7 ties.
It's going to take the Lions 12 to 14 years minimum to try and make it 500 if they win all matchups every single year.
Yeah, well, welcome to being a Green Bay Packer, baby.
Welcome to being a Lions fan. Let's start there, right?
Poor Dan Campbell, huh? That guy.
Well, I mean, they've turned it around so far. The culture and how the team's playing. So,
I mean, he's doing what he can to make his team the best.
That's true.
And Mike McDaniels. Like Mike McDaniels. That guy. I love that guy. I wish. Oh man.
He's gonna get a statue put up outside Ford Field when he retires. I guarantee you. Lions all-time winning head coach Dan Campbell.
Yeah, no questions asked. No questions asked.
Gosh, man, funny as hell.
All right, well, Joe, it's been a pleasure talking to you about the Green Bay Packers whooping ass.
And to you as well.
Oh, gracias. If you watched this far, thanks for watching Opinions Mostly. We appreciate you guys. Hit us up with your comments, your likes, your follows, all those other good things. Spread the word around that we need more to talk about, and we want to invite some special guests. You could be one. All you have to do is comment some silly question, and we'll bring you on. Not a silly question.
Unless you're Sean Ritter. That's good.
Oh, God. Well, that's what I was going to say. Unless it's like a really silly question where like, what is pass interference? How many yards is it?
Good question. Google it. No.
Well, also, it kind of depends on how deep the pass interference was and on whose side, offense, defense. All right. True. I digress. Thanks for watching, guys. We love you. Watch our next episode with special teams in the hammer going head to head on our future games this week. I'll be sure to put in another Shark Chomp Bet of the week as it gets closer to Sunday. It'll be a short. If you haven't seen those yet, we've been hitting. Let's go. And thanks for watching.